Hi guys, and welcome to Excel for Dinosaurs tutorial number 10. It's Bill here. What I'd like to do now is to show you how to insert a graph. There's many options in the graphs, but the basic graphs for me are the bar graph, the 3D bar graph, the pie graph, and a line graph. And I've put some fake data in here, and I'll just tidy that up. That has to have a box around it for me. I'll put some fake data in here for sales for a company called ABC Limited for April 2025 to March 2026, just for the purpose of having some data to create a graph. Okay, I'll highlight the data from including the branch all the way across to March. I'm going to click on the insert menu at the top, come across to recommended charts, and I'll go to all charts, and I'll just do a bar graph, and I'll put that in there. There's the graph. I'm going to put my cursor on it, shift it around until I've got the 4 arrows, north, south, east, west. Hold down my left mouse and drag the graph across to the left. I want it to be underneath my data. I'm just now sizing it by using these buttons on the side. See that round circle? I've put my mouse on it until I get the double arrow. I can move it around. I'm just going to move it to there, and down the bottom I'll do the same. I'll put it on that little circle there, drag it down to there. Okay, that's the graph. We've done an ordinary graph, just a bar graph. I'm just going to click on the title. I'll type in the title there. I'm just going to highlight it with my mouse. I'll just call it ABC sales graph. Come off there. Let's have a look. I'll right click on one of these columns, on the purple one, which is the total, and I'll add a trend line. There's a trend line there. I'll right click on, I can add trend lines on each one. I'll add another trend line, and so on. I can put trend lines on every one of those blocks of data. If I right click on the graph until I come up to the top right corner, there's a plus item there. I'm going to click on that. It says chart elements. I'm just going to remove the trend line. I can put it on. I can put on a trend line for anyone I want. I'm just going to take it off. Okay. Let's also right click on the data, and we'll add data labels. Left click on that. Here's the data label for the total. If I do it for all of these, it could get slightly messy. Let's go and have a look. Right click, add data labels, add data labels, add data labels. Now that looks pretty messy. So what I've done here at the top, I've put some steps. Formatting data labels, sorry, and the position. So if I come onto one of these, let's come onto the first one, which is the dark blue, which is New York. I'll right click on that, format data labels. Up the top right here on the far right, I've got some options. And if you come across here to where in the light blue in the middle of the screen, I've got format data labels, label options, label position, outside end. I've got it on outside end. I can move that around. Don't like it there, go back to outside end. Now, on there I've also got the size and properties. So up here, if I move my mouse back to the right, if I come from label options across there, that says size and properties. So if I click on that, I've got over here, I've got alignment, vertical alignment, center middle. That is on vertical alignment, center middle. There's different ways to put it, but center middle, that's fine. And then it's got text direction, rotate all text. I did this before just to see what it looked like. So I'm going to go text direction. I'm going to rotate all text 90 degrees. That looks a lot better. So I'll do that on each of those. It's a bit of a long-winded process. Format data labels. Come across back to here. Make that text direction 90 degrees. And I'll just wade through those. Format data label. Oops. I've done the wrong thing there. Come back to this one. Format data labels. 90 degrees. And which one is left? Is that one there? Format data labels. rotate all text 90 degrees. Okay, so now we can actually read it. I don't like the colour of the New York series because it's we've got a dark blue, then we've got a dark green and a light blue. So I'll just click on one of those New York ones, or right click on it. Format data series. On the top right here again, there's a little menu. What does that say? It's hard to see. It says series options. This one says effects, and this one says fill in line. I'm going to come to fill in line. I'm going to come down to colour. I'm going to change it to yellow because it's a totally different colour. Come off at the, oh, didn't do that very well, did I? I'll come back again. I've done the outside. Format data series. Come across the colour to fill. I needed to do it on fill. Fill, yellow. Here we go. That's that done. What else can we do? Let's just go. We'll insert. I'll highlight the data again. I'm going to insert recommended charts. I'm going to pick this one here as a 3D clustered column. I want to show you this because you can have different chart types. But the reason I'm showing you this is twofold, to show you can have another one, another chart type. Plus, if I right click on here and format the data series, because it's 3D, you can change the shape to a full pyramid. Look at that, pretty cool. A partial pyramid, a cylinder, full cone, which is very similar to the other one, or a partial cone. I'll put them on a cylinder, why not? So you can't do that on the normal bar graph, but you can do it on the 3D one. I'm also going to insert a few more graphs on purpose. I'll insert recommended charts. I'll just go for a line graph this time. Okay. I won't resize them or anything, so you can see him there. I will insert another graph. You can go straight to these ones here, but I just want to go to all charts and pick one. I'll pick a pie graph. And let's go and do a 3D pie graph. Why not? We'll plonk him there. We'll move him around. Just to show you, they're the main ones I would say, but there's so many options and you can get so many effects. I'll let you play around with those. Just want to show you one more thing now. I'm going to left click on my chart, get rid of it, left click on that one, left click on this one. Right, so I've only gone back to my first chart. If I right click on it, I can change the chart type. So I've got one chart, I don't like it, I'm going to click on it, and now I want to go for a pie graph. Here it is there. Oh, it's a bit of a strange one. I'll change the chart type again. I will make it a line graph. I'll change it again. I want to go to the 3D one. Column 3D. So there you can see, I'll put him back to where he was. I'll change the chart type back to the original one. That's it. Play around. There's plenty of things you can do with the options in there, the effects, the patterns, the colours. I haven't shown you everything, just the basics. I hope you enjoyed the tutorial and I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Thanks very much and goodbye for now.